Hey y'all, it's Sarah, and today I'm making a video recapping my SeaWorld Orlando Career Camp experience, which was amazing, hands down, best week of my life. And so I'm just going to be talking about it, what we did, and stuff like that. So let's go. Okay, so the first thing we did on Monday was just check in, and then we played icebreaker games to get to know our camp group better. And then we changed into our camp shirts, which were orange and green this year. The orange was like super bright and it was really weird. But and then we ate dinner and took a photo with our group. And then we went to Ride Mako, which is favorite ride there. And then we did shark encounter in Wild Arctic, so we could just look at the exhibits and stuff. And then we went to see Light Up the Night, which is my favorite show. I love it. And then we spent the night in front of the beluga exhibit in Wild Arctic. The Luark was in there all night, which is really cool. He kept breathing, it was really loud, and Garfield was whistling all night, so didn't really sleep good, but it was really cool. So then they woke us up really early the next morning, and we had breakfast, and then we went to the Stingray Lagoon, and an aquarist talked to us, and then we got to go in the Stingray tank and help them clean it for the day. Then after that, we fed the stingrays, and then we headed over to the dolphin nursery, which is so cute. And after the dolphin nursery, we headed to see Dolphin Days, which is my favorite show. And then we went to listen to a manatee keeper talk, which is really interesting, just listening about how rescues and releases go. And then after that, we went to the shark cage in Shark Encounter, which was so cool. Everyone thought it was cold, but I didn't because I'm used to cold water, but I think this was personally one of my favorite things about camp. And then while other people were in the shark cage, we made shark tooth necklaces, which I can't find mine, which I'm kind of upset about, but it's fine. And then we did a scavenger hunt, but halfway through it just started pouring, so we had to go run to Pets Ahoy, which is a great show. And then we had dinner and then went back to the hotel, which was really nice, and it was good to sleep on an actual bed. So Wednesday morning, we woke up early and took a bus back to the park, and we went to the penguin exhibit, Antarctica. So we got to talk with aviculture. So the first thing we did there was stuff dead fish with vitamins for the penguins. That was pretty gross, but it was cool. And then right after that, we went into the actual Antarctica exhibit and we got to snuggle with baby penguins. Best thing ever. And then after that, we rode Antarctica in our sexy penguin pants. And after that, we went to Atlantis, rode that, and we went over to Aquatica for the day. We just rode the rapids all day because it was very crowded and all the lines were like ridiculously long. And then we went back to SeaWorld and we did rides, and my group tried to watch One Ocean, but it stormed, so the show was canceled. Then after that, we just went back to the hotel. The next morning was my favorite thing about camp. We did the mock trainer swim test, which was so cool. It was so cool to be in that pool, and I pretty much passed, which was really cool. Okay, then after the swim test, we got to feed the sea lions and see baby sea lions, and then we got to tour the fish house, the rescue areas, and aquarium quarantine. And then we talked to a veterinarian, which was really interesting, even though it was like really hot. Then we saw One Ocean, we rode Manta and saw Turtle Trek. We got to go behind the scenes at Wild Arctic, and then we did Sammy Underwater viewing and talked to a trainer, which was really cool. After that, we saw Sea Lion High, and then we got to go be educators in either Wild Arctic or Shark Encounter. I got to go to Wild Arctic and shout out to Jordan for being a beluga educator with me. And then we saw sea lions tonight, and then after that we went back to the hotel for the talent show. And then the next morning we woke up and went to Discovery Cove, which was amazing, so much fun. After Discovery Cove, we went back to SeaWorld and we had to say goodbye to Ceci and Ashley, which were our amazing counselors. And then we did Electric Ocean stuff, and then we rode Manta, I think like 2 times. And then we slept at Turtle Trek that night, which was really nice and relaxing, way quieter than Wild Arctic. And then the next morning we woke up early, had breakfast, and had to say goodbye, which was really sad. But yeah, I was so grateful I got to do it, the best week of my life, and I hope to do camp next year at San Antonio. And yeah, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed.